Hello and welcome to our April 1st edition of WABCasting. Today we have a fantastic game played by myself, WABmonkey, and my co-anchor and sidekick-like host, the WABPatches.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, this is a game between the two of us. Again, it's another one where hopefully you can judge our extreme StarCraft skills. As ever, I have taken my favourite race of Terran, and I believe the monkey has picked Zerg for today.
I have picked Zerg for today, just for fun.
Okay, so just so that you know what version we're on, we're playing in the latest expansion post 1527, which is the Crazy Queen, I believe in English, although I'm told it has some French and Italian names as well. Okay, and that does of course include patch 1.1. In fact, fuck this, should we just try again?
No, this is fine, dude, this is fine. I was actually thinking of like the Crazy Queen in French. Le Macqueen?
That might be it.
Anywho, back to the game. So,
let's
see how it goes.
Let's fire it up and see what happens, shall we?
Now,
okay, so
it is my move first, and I advance with a Zerg. I'm going for the Zerg rush.
We're going for the Zerg rush, yep. Ever keen to counter the 6 pool. I'm going to get my first supply depot down, and forward we go. This is looking very good. Very, very good.
Is that not a cheese?
That's not. I mean, it could be a cheese opening, because what you can do here is move the bishops out. But I'm not entirely convinced I'm going for the cheese opening here. Obviously, with the bishop out here, you can go for the cheesy quick checkmate down at the bottom end of the board. But,
I especially like how I've managed to get my knight out there as just to tease you out.
Yeah, you're giving it a go. It's very nice. Oh, I'm enjoying that Reaper action.
Oh, look at that knight, that knight in shine armor. It's a shame that only the most homicidal get to be Reapers.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? But never mind, he's moving out, so we've got a pretty fascinating game here. And as you can see, we're both going for pretty standard builds. Monkey is looking at the.
I have to say, I feel that Terran are like totally OP on this map.
I think you'll find that since patch 1.1 in 1127, when the pawn was given the double move advance, I think you'll find that white is OP, and as you move first you are playing in the white possession, and I believe that you are now the OP race. So we'll just have to see how that goes down for you. We'll see if we've got any nerfs. I have a feeling there was a nerf in this game.
Yeah, there was definitely a massive nerf that caused no amount of grief.
We'll see how that goes down. Oh, now that to me is a bit of a cheese move, surely.
How's that? That's just an aggressive bishop.
Alright, I'll let
you. Well, an aggressive Hydralisk.
Okay, it's alright, it's easily countered with the Marauders there. Marauders, as we all know, are the obvious counter to Hydras.
Yeah, especially with concussive.
When they're placed diagonal ones placed on like that. And as we can see, the Hydra realising the danger, he's looking for the high ground, but these Marauders are not to be stopped.
Oh, it's a massive Sir Robin going on. Full skill withdrawal.
Hydra's, required to retreat good and hard.
Now, if that isn't a poster for wearing condoms, what is?
Oh man, I'm not convinced this is going to places that we want it to go to. And the Queen, as ever, as we know, moves a lot faster on creep. And since the latest patch, seems to be given an ability to lay down tumors and just create her own creep, which is it's quite worrying. She's advancing out to the flanks of the map there.
What? See, I struggle in this game. What piece is the Queen playing as?
I believe it's the Queen.
Ah, cunning. Right, so another advancement.
Where are we going with that?
I was trying to for silly humour. I think this
you.
could be the first bit of action. Oh yes,
that's it.
And it's a swarm!
There's a swarm on that, and as we all know, surrounds of Zerglings do cause massive damage to Marauders. Unfortunately, that Queen seems to have the Marauder pinned against the Thor, because no one wants to see a Queen attack a Thor. So, how is the blue going to respond to this?
I don't know. You probably did something overpowered.
There's no overpowered moves here. Could it be the Knight? Is the Knight going to get in the game? Go on, Knight.
Oh, he's boom!
Boom, and the Knight is in. Oh yeah. Everybody knows that the OP Swarm needs to be taken on with Reapers. Unfortunately, as we're all aware, there is a piece in the board here that can counter a Reaper, and here it is. The Roach lines up, and that's control now. If he doesn't, that's it. Boom.
And you're down.
Okay, unfortunately, we do have a ghost facing down straight at that Roach as we speak.
I believe it's a Queen, but then hey, most ghosts are queens, honey.
Oh, sweet pea. Okay, he lines up. I mean, snipe, as we all know, is very powerful against a roach, but not as powerful, I believe, as the nuke.
And you see it tearing onto a pig. Most every other piece of shooting or spitting or squirting at somebody. No, the Queen's got to go boom! What's that with?
Queenie!
I have to say, it's a very tactical nuclear missile.
That's it.
Just this
It's
one area.
Very, very small section of the map. I think that's a massive nerf since the last game that I played, in which you could wipe out nearly an entire P online. Oh my god, there's an Overlord coming in. What is happening here?
Well, what I'm doing is I'm doing that lesser seen Zerg move of Gandalfing. I'm going to turtle up as Zerg.
I think we need to zoom in on some of these moves. Look at that.
Great. We'll zoom in on that while action is probably happening at the other end of the board.
Where's the action?
Exactly. We don't know. Zoom out. Zoom out, damn you. No, that's in. Oh my god, he's broken it. Use the mouse wheel! Use the mouse wheel! Oh, you've broken it.
Oh god. Oh, we've got something coming into the map here. Is that actually? Yeah, that is a medivac. I thought it might have been a transport from the Liberty campaign, but that is the medivac. Bye-bye, medivac. Must have been some mutas on the field.
Right. I can't believe you've zoomed in and we can't zoom out again. You loser.
Well, we're in the right place for the action, and that's what counts. The Knight's coming in. He's having a right go at the Marauders, but as we all know, Marauders do counter Roach quite effectively. So let's see what happens here to counter the Roach. There's nothing on the production tab. I'm still finding that very difficult. What about the APM at the moment in this match? That was the army tab, wasn't it?
There it is.
There we go. We've got an APM of 3 versus an APM of 0.
Well, that's average current.
An average APM of 0, so a very low OPM game here.
OPM? Hi.
Low APM game here.
This game's a comedy of errors. You really have knacked it.
I don't know how to zoom out. I
Tell
really
you what,
don't.
if I press that... Right.
I think can I get rid of that?
Hey!
Right, we're zoomed out so we can see the action again.
And we've actually switched the board around just for fun.
Now, I have to say, if we're not going to counter this as a move-by-move game, I'm really quite tempted to put the speed up a bit, because there's some serious thinking time at times.
Serious thinking time, yes. We should definitely take a moment of serious thinking time.
So we're just going to... Oh my goodness, that's giving me a headache. Let's chill out a bit there.
Yeah, chill out.
Look at that, those Zerglings, they're looking very aggressive. I mean, I think Prawn is a very good name for anybody in a chess piece when they're a Zergling, because they do slightly resemble Fried Shrimp to me. Oh, oh. Oh, look at that.
He's chickening out and running away.
Ways.
Typical of that, Queenie.
Yeah.
Well, some thinking going on. Probably the only time that actually any thinking went on.
In any part of this game. The pauses, I think, generally are for going for more drinks and finding food, as a general rule. Oh, the Queen's in. Now, this is a very tactical, aggressive move. And at this point, I am going to... And by this, of course, I mean nuke that Queen. Look at that.
Oh, you've zoomed in again.
Oh, I haven't.
You numbnuts.
But we know how to do that now. Oh, that didn't work.
Hey! We're back in the zone. So that's 2 queens down in a short space of time.
That was the ever advocated Queen exchange. Okay, so I mean, I suppose we could talk a little bit about the map, couldn't we? It's a fairly new map to the game. It's came to light actually on the European servers. Believe it or not, the 2 significant patches to the game that came from the European servers being the Queen becoming the most powerful unit in the game.
Ah, the La Crazy Queen.
The Crazy Queen. What's later to become termed the Crazy Queen expansion for StarCraft 2.
Awesome.
Complete with, and the other major advantage is the map with the darker and the whiter areas there. Before that, there was no map. Pieces were played entirely by eye. Yeah, it's quite crazy when you think about it. So, in my head, it probably caused a fair number of arguments.
There would be serious problems, I reckon, when it came to the bishops. You know, I imagine there'd be a lot of hate about the bishops because no one ever remembered what they were. Some could say that they were bashing the bishops.
You see, I was going to come up with a proper serious comment on that, but you've thrown me right off my train of thought with that.
Have I dehorsed you?
what I was going to say is, I think what's happened here is that Europe at the time, I mean, as we all think back probably a couple of years or so ago to when Europe was, you know, the, well, 10th century. We'll remember that Europe was a pretty violent place to be. There was quite a few warring clans from a few different countries, and quite a few argumentative individuals that like to dress up in metal and hit each other with swords.
And don't we all?
Now, personally, if it was me and I was playing a game with them, I still wouldn't want to lose, but I wouldn't want to upset the man that's dressed in metal with a big sword.
I believe this is the point where I made a fantastic move there with that knight, and then went, oh, wait a minute. There be Hellions.
Yeah, Hellions. As we all know, the awesomest counter to Roach, as is going to be demonstrated by the next move here, so we hope. I'm sorry, I just can't get over this Reaper dancing. I really want to zoom in on him because his dance is awesome. But first of all, we're going to prove once and for all, what's that? One shot and that Roach is down. Watch his carcass burn in the ash cinder. Oh.
Go Zerglings!
But as we also know, Zerglings are an epic counter, it would seem, when arrayed correctly against Hellions. And that is it, that Hellion couldn't even get a shot off. Okay, an aggressive move with the siege tank here. He's obviously looking to have a crack at the Infestor at the far end of the map. Ultralisk here, obviously being the target for the Terran army, and trying to open up down the right-hand flank of the map. It's going to be interesting to see how the monkey responds to that.
I think that I probably do something crazy.
That doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, I do something crazy.
Crazy man.
Crazy. The thing is, it's so crazy. It took forever to get that move in there.
I was going to say that was going a long way. So Hydralisks, okay, an interesting choice for the Hydralisk to attack a Reaper. I mean, I don't know where you stand on this, but I think Reapers do quite well against Hydras.
Only if they see them.
Only if they see. What are you trying to say? That once the Reapers have got the high ground and the Hydras can't see up the cliff, then the Reapers do quite well against Hydras?
Yes.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is, I mean, Hydras are officially light, aren't they? Surely light is
I've never tried picking one up.
You're not?
No. Oh, hello.
You go to the right bars. The bars I go to, you can effortlessly pick Hydras up. They're everywhere.
Spit.
Well, you know, you can't have everything in life.
Take that as you will. Anyway.
Nobody ever said that this wasn't going to be an X-rated cast. This is, for those that are watching, this is a WAB special, like I say, looking ahead.
Is it a WAB special?
It's a WAB special looking ahead at the new expansion, surely.
Oh, right. It's hot.
It's very hot.
So,
we seem to have gone nowhere on that.
Yeah.
You weren't even aware that... I mean, come on, this Crazy Queen expansion has been talked about. It's been on all the forums. We've got a new storyline involving Sarah Kerrigan for it.
I'm not watching the forums anymore.
Are you not?
No, I find that the forums are imber.
There does seem to be a serious amount of OP on the side of the troll in the forums, doesn't there? A serious amount of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that Reaper's getting in there. What's that Reaper wanting to do? What's the Reaper playing? Where's that Reaper going?
It looks like he's playing Just Dance 2.
I'm mesmerised by that. I think that's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so the Hydralisk is attempting to counter a Reaper. The question is, will the Hydralisk be successful in its Reaper counter? Any of that makes sense?
Probably not, but it's okay.
Okay, that's
I made sense of it all.
Excellent, that's fine then.
It's more trying to lure in the Reaper. Lure to me,
Come to me, the Reaper. The Reaper's obviously having a major brain problem on the go right here. The Reaper doesn't seem to be able to do anything. But instead, the Hellion's getting onto the getting into the game, and the Hellion has got that Ultralisk in his sights.
Check. What's going on? Go massive!
Ultralisk is running there. Ultralisk has run from the Hellion. Nobody saw that coming. That is possibly one of the greatest moves in the game so far. How did that Hellion... Oh, that Ultralisk escaping from that Hellion. That is a very, very, very brave move. And the question is, what is the follow-up? What is the follow-up?
He's the cowardly Ultralisk.
I don't know. I mean, from memory, he served his purpose well. I think being sniped from distance from such an OP unit as a Hellion, as we all know, again, Hellions are an epic counter to Ultralisks.
Yep.
So, especially over a large distance with a decent range.
Now, I do believe we're about to come up to the point where this expansion caused a minor bug.
There was a bug in the game. For a moment though, it seems that we've got a Marauder versus Zergling battle on the go here. Is that Marauder going to go for it? Is that Marauder going to do anything at all? It wouldn't appear so.
Nope, he's going, let me just think about it.
Well, you know when the Terrans recruit from the prisons and the jails and all the rest of it?
Australia?
Oh, aye, that's the place.
Yep.
And they obviously put the worst in their Reaper suits, but it seems that the Marauders are where the poorly disciplined go.
Eat that!
Oh, we've got a good attack coming on here, those Hydralisks. We didn't see that coming. Hydra's obviously a good counter to Marauders there. DPS on a Hydra far too high for the Marauder to take.
Damn straight. But concussion is just, you know, ridiculous.
Concussion's not OP. If anything, it's UP.
Well, it's up. It's up there with the greatest.
Up in my books.
Oh.
Okay, and now we've got a Hydra. He's managed somehow to outflank the Terran Turtle, and he's coming in. He's got the high ground, and can he stare down at that siege tank? Is that siege tank going to fall? There's going to have to be some epic moves in this game to save that siege tank's life. I don't know how it's going to happen. Not a clue. Evidently, whoever's playing this game also doesn't have a clue how it's going to happen. And there it is. No. The siege tank goes for it. And that's it. The Infestor is down.
2 shots!
2 shots to take out an Infestor. That's amazing. And the siege tank's down.
This is the bug.
I wouldn't call this a bug. I would say this is nerf to balance the game.
What? Well,
you started, you were OP, and you have now been nerfed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many times you click, that Infestor cannot attack the siege tank.
I think it's ever since the nerf neuroparasite. Otherwise, that would have been mine,
that
and
would be nice,
game
and it would be
over.
sorted. But it doesn't know. There are no buttons. Neuroparasite is not working. In fact, even if can we click on the Infestor, we can see the abilities there not working.
Luckily,
so in the end,
Hydra.
the Hydralisk has to retreat to clean that mess up. Question is that going to have a large impact on the way that this game goes out?
Probably.
Now we can see with the speed of the moves, the Terran Turtle here is playing with a lot more confidence. He obviously wants to get on the attack. Now he realises that those Infestors are in fact useless.
Or about as much use as a chocolate fire guard.
You see, you're much cleaner than me, because I was going to go with a condom machine in the Vatican.
Check yourself, fool. That was what the siege tank said to the Ultralisk. So, and
all good.
Here we go. What's the move going to be? It's only a choice of a few, and he's forward.
It's forward. That Ultralisk, you're ranting at him for cowardly behaviour. Clearly. Well, I don't know actually. That is quite cowardly because he's just running up to cuddle up with his mates, hoping that they're going to be used as cannon fodder.
Damn straight. Oh!
And the Reaper's in there.
Now I wonder what the Reaper is planning here.
I really want to find some Blue Oyster Cult to play over this and just don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
But the problem is it doesn't really work for this game, does it? Because it needs to be don't fear the Infestor. Okay, so it looks like we're doing some prawnling exchanging there. Hydralisk getting straight in on those Marauders.
You just call them prawnlings?
Yeah, prawnlings. Okay, the Reaper's in, and oh my goodness me, the Hydralisks are trying to take the game. This is what I like. We might be Infestors down, but the Monkey, in his typical Zerg style, has decided Hydras can get the job done.
Damn straight. All for Brood War. Come on,
Okay,
Ultralisk.
so the Ultralisk, being pretty cowardly, has to run away, and that's exactly what he does.
He's friends with Dorothy the Scarecrow and the Tin Man, you know.
Ah, is that what it is? I'm with you. Okay, so I mean, I think at the moment still this could be anybody's game. We've still got 2 Hydras running around this map, and doesn't seem to be any way of catching them. Oh dear. What move just happened there?
Don't know. But whatever's happening, I reckon it's going to happen on that square.
Anybody else counting down? 3, 2.
No,
1.
no, maybe not. It's changing.
It's changing. Oh, I'm loving this colour thing. And the Helion is off. Look at that. The Helion is actually offering himself up as a sacrifice to allow the Hydra to kill it. And the response, the move there, the responsive move of Doom, is for that Hydra to get straight back on the attack. And you know what that's going to cause? That's going to cause surely the Helion to retreat and defend his 2 Marauders, which clearly can't take on Hydras. That's it. Those Marauders now beautifully defended.
And I'm going to use my Hydra ever so well and go, run away!
Run away, run away!
Thor is here!
Just curiously, guys, I'm wanting to know if anybody's still watching this cast at this point. Could you write a comment on the board just so that we can see? Just say Patches comment or something like that. So just so we've got an idea of how many people made it this far through the game.
Still here!
Still here. That was
Oh, look at that awesome move!
Oh my god, that Hydra's now offered himself up as a complete sacrifice. The siege tank needs no help, no telling what to do, and suddenly the Hydras are split. One of those Hydras must fall. Is there a way out of the game? What can the monkey do here to save either Hydra? Which Hydra does he consider more valuable? He's surely going to save the valuable Hydra. No, he does! Oh my god, he's just offered it up to give the siege tank the tactical position that he wants and the death of the Hydra that the siege tank seeks. I have to confess, I do believe that at this stage of the game, I believe that a GG is warranted.
No, never.
No? Never surrender?
Never say die.
And once again, we're seeing that siege tanks are still requiring 2 hits on things at the moment, whereas the Reaper is only requiring 1 shot to take things out. Does this mean that Reapers are going to be OP, do we think, in the next expansion?
Reapers are always OP.
Reapers have never been OP.
Yes, I have.
No, they haven't. Name one game where a Reaper's been OP that you and I have played.
When they did the thing.
Oh my god, siege tank on a prawn. Nobody likes to see that happen. You know, I'm just going to call these little crittery things at the front of the Zergy thing prawnlings for all the rest of the WABcasts.
Yeah, prawnlings!
Prawnlings, that's what they are.
It's alright, we can live with that. Oh no, and it's gone!
There he goes! The last Hydra has fallen. So the question now, surely, is purely, when is the monkey going to GG?
Never.
When is that GG coming up?
Never. Never, never, never. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because when I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster! No? Not for you?
No, carry on, that was beautiful, mate. Just curiously, who's the song by?
That'd be telling.
That'd be telling, alright, okay. So there's absolutely no way that we can give them a little plug on WABcasting here.
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay.
Good song, dudes.
Good song, dudes, that's an epic plug.
Damn right. Because I'm nerdy and I know it.
Oh yeah. Right, anyway, moving on.
I'm surprised that the Banelands didn't make it into this patch.
I think Banelings would have been considered OP. I mean, can you imagine Banelings rolling down at the way that the armies are aligned at the beginning there? A line of Banelings at the front for the Zerg. Surely checkmate in one move. Fastest ever checkmate. Bonk. Okay. And now the Knight is attempting to get into the game. Meanwhile, the Ultralisk is trying to do what it should have done all along and get involved and start killing things. And it is doing. He's trying very hard, isn't he, that Ultra, to try and kill things?
He suddenly realised that he's going to have to do some work.
Yep. However, the siege tank's just quite happy to come in and try and face the Ultra down. Which way is the Ultra going to go? Run away! Run away! He's not getting involved. He's not having the fight.
Panic!
Which means only one thing. Surely the Terran has got to get his tier 3 metal up there. The Thor must surely enter the fight. Cue all Thor impressions. Click me, I'm here.
Get me into the fight!
Okay, this is epic. The Prawnlings are making an advance. Are the Prawnlings going to have any impact on the game? The Thor is giving it large. The Thor's trying to get in. Prawnling advance again. The only thing that would be harsh here, the only thing that would be ridiculously OP harsh, is if that siege tank attacked a Prawnling.
Identify target! Yes, sir!
I just wish I could do my siege tank impression now.
Go for it.
I can't. With these headphones, I will strangle myself because it involves turning around and putting my hands on the top of my head.
I thought you were going to go for the...
That would be epic. Okay, the Thor and the Ultralisk now facing each other from the field of doom. And here it is. Here it is. Final move of the game. That Ultralisk is down.
It's all over. It's a GG.
It's a GG. So, I want to say, I think, to everybody, thanks very much for watching this WABcast. Anybody that's still here, congratulations and thank you for watching. We want to say that Monkey and I didn't make this map at all. We'd like to put out a big plug to nibbits.com right over here. This map is available just through the normal Blizzard channels. You just need to search Star Chess. Star Chess with the space, I believe, for this exact map. Very interesting to see the Infestor nerf. I did enjoy that, I have to say. It also, I should say, has been completely modelled for the Protoss armies, and apart from that one nerf on the Infestors, I think it's a very complete, very well worked map.
Definitely.
Lovely interpretation of the rules as well. Will allow whilst there's a legal move, won't force stalemate just because the king is in stalemate. Whilst there are other legal moves on the board, the game doesn't end. So, interesting to find that one out.
So cool, so thanks for watching. I only have one comment to make for a change at the end of this one, and that is, this is not Warcraft in space.
And I think I've finally found my happy tagline for this. April Fool, guys! For the regular webcast, check out our channel in a couple of days' time, it'll be coming.